some point.
Because I didn't watch. What did she call?
At some point, I feel like I'm guilty.
What did she call her sister? Narrate it.
When our sister, if you go to the video is all over the blog, but let me give you a detailed explanation. They were having an issue about the task because Onyeka on her own, she wrote the script for the drama, and then what's one of that Chizoba, which one is Chizoba herself? Chizoba, the sister, she didn't help, or rather, Onyeka wanted to write the script by herself. She didn't want help. But then I think Chizoba had issues with the role that was assigned to. Let me sit down. That was assigned to what's name of that boy Ozzy. I mean, well, whatever. See, I don't want to say what I'm not sure of. But the old cock and bull story of the whole thing was that when she was having the disagreements with our sister inside her HOH room, she kept raising her voice on her sister, and she kept making disrespectful remarks to her. Do you understand? Maybe someone else could take up the mic and explain better. You can better still watch the video. But the reason why I don't want to go deeper into it, because the reason why is because I can be guilty for this thing, because I said earlier that I'm hot-headed, and sometimes when I'm hot-headed I say things out of proportion. I'm guilty of that, so I don't want to go deep into that. But the context of the issue here is Ozzy, a man. You understand? I've never had issues with my siblings because of a girl, and I'm raising my voice and cussing them and saying blah 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 blah. You understand? If it's just normal siblings issue, siblings do fight, but let it not be because of a man. Like for what? A man that doesn't even like you, or
I really need to hear the full because I didn't watch it too. I really need to hear the full detail.
Juicy, I really applaud you. Drop him.
Not just.
Oh, okay. You're applauding me. Nice.
If the mic is bad, then drop him. This somewhere, his mouth. He's just passed out everywhere without even giving the right information. You don't know what happened, but you are talking about it.
You know what happened? Tell us now. Tell us.
Hey, no, wow.
What he's saying is actually the whole fight between Onyeka and Chizoba. It was all Onyeka's fault, honestly, because all I was hearing from her, because I watched the fight, but I didn't watch it. I won't say anything about it.
Yeah. So what happened?
When I watched short clip, I don't used to talk because I don't know what really happened. But I watched this one. She was talking about Chizoba did not help her with the tax. Chizoba was fighting with Ozzy. Chizoba did not give Ozzy a favorable house chores. That why will Chizoba put Ozzy in the bedroom? Why will she put Ozzy in the bedroom? That is because of she's fighting with Ozzy. That's why she puts Ozzy in the bedroom. And Chizoba was like, it was a ballot box. It was something that like they wrote everything in a paper and they put it inside something for the housemate to pick from it. So it's whatever you pick, you have taken. If you take the bedroom, you have picked the bedroom. And she was like, no, that she should have first given it to Ozzy and Ozzy to first pick before giving it to the other housemate. It was very baseless. It wasn't it's not even something that made sense to me, because why would you say, for somebody that has even spoken about you, for Mbadue, you are fighting with your sister, saying she should have given it to Mbadue twins first to pick. That why would she give Mbadue twins toilet to wash? Are they big to wash toilet? Are they too big to wash toilet? Because me, I don't understand. The argument this morning was rubbish, because I was just laughing that. So this is the reason why people are fighting, because they gave OC and Ozzy toilet to wash. And she's saying that, I don't know, she just kept saying, that if she had picked Ozzy would have helped her more. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, then so you just picked your sister because you didn't want to look bad on the outside. You didn't actually pick her from your house. You actually wanted to pick Ozzy. But I'm just like, because if you go and watch that video, nobody will come and tell me that Onyeka was not wrong. Onyeka was very wrong in that fight. I don't know about any other fights that they've had. Do you get? I'm not trying to defend Onyeka, because
at some point, I felt bad. Chizoba almost cried when they were having the fight. I felt bad for her.
Almost cried. She cried, and I felt very angry, because I'm like, why are you crying? Can't you stand up for yourself for once? Like, why are you?
Big love, answer up, please.
Yeah, big love. Did you understand?
Can lie. Hold on, let her finish now.
Okay, let her finish. You know you are breaking.
Guys.
Timmy, you can go ahead.
Amanda, who was talking? Are you done?
No, it was not Amanda, it was Timmy.
It was Temi that was talking. It's like she's done.
Sorry, because somebody was muting me. I don't know why. So, like, somebody said I'm lying. Maybe the person come and explain. Maybe I'm the one that is lying. Because even if you go to Gloria's page to watch the whole thing, you will see that what I'm saying is the fact. She was hammering on the fact that she gave Mbadiwe twins toilet. Nobody should come here and come and tell me, because I watched it this morning. I was there. I watched it. Not like I'm inside the house, sorry, but I watched it. I watched it this morning, and what she was hammering on was the fact that why would you give Ozzy and OC toilet to wash? I don't understand. What kind of stupid argument is that? Is that one a reasonable argument? Oh, your style did not help you. She did not help you, but she was bringing ideas. Even though sometimes I feel like Chizoba does not want to always like to hide the idea. I don't know why she does like a baby. She actually acts very childish. I don't know why. But this argument this morning from Onyeka was very uncalled for, which I don't even think it made sense, because today was her birthday. I'm like, what's the meaning of this argument this morning, this early momo? You are fighting because they gave OC and OZ toilet to wash. Many conversations that does not make sense to me. So that was exactly what happened. And if anybody has a contrary thing that happened, if I'm lying, come and tell us what happened, because somebody is telling me that I'm lying now. Thank you.
And she even went on to call her sister self-centered. She called her inconsiderate. She called her like, I don't, like, the names she was calling her sister was like, from where to where? Where is all these names coming from? I bet she's about to come and defend that.
No, but I thought it's okay.
Whatever she does, people must defend.
Argument. It's like it's Chizoba that started the argument. She said she was having issues.
People like defending nonsense. Defend her again. Let me see.
Let other people talk. Nadi, what are you?
Okay, big love.
I thought it was Chizoba that started. Chizoba.
Can we speak one after the other, please? Before someone will forget what.
Sorry, I'm in a meeting. I will come later. Let another person.
Okay,
talk.
Amanda.
No. Tell it. She didn't meet me. This space. So serious.
Amanda.
Okay. I'm the next, though.
Hold on. Amanda, you can speak.
Thank you very much for letting me speak. This is my first time on this space. From what I just wanted to say, thank you to Temi and Samuel. But I just want to correct something. I don't know if anybody have siblings, because I have my sister. I'm coming from the point of Onyeka. Onyeka has been head of house, and she's been carrying all the tasks. You can imagine the burden. She's been stressed. She's been overwhelmed. So even though she, gets angry at her sister, or, call her sister insensitive, is allowed, because Chizoba has not been anywhere around her. Chizoba has not helped. Chizoba has not done anything else. I mean, I have elder sister, and I know how it can be so annoying when elder sisters just want to be elder sisters and leave all the work for the younger sisters. So I don't like all this, Onyeka is wrong. Probably maybe shouting, yes, wrong, but everything Onyeka said was very correct. 100% correct. Because if Onyeka is head of house, Onyeka chose Chizoba for one thing, which is to assist her. And if Chizoba is not assisting her, then why Chizoba the assistant head of house? Even if she calls Chizoba inconsiderate, is allowed, because the girl has been overwhelmed. She's been working herself out. Even when they asked Chizoba, Nelly, Cassia, Victoria, Wani to write a script, what did Chizoba say? She was like, no. Then she went out with Ben. What would you want Onyeka to do? To go and beg her? No, it's not possible. So it's okay that she did
Big love, please, I'll be back. A minute, ma. I'm coming back. Let me drop.
So she did everything she wanted to do. And
Amanda,
she's okay.
Sorry, please, don't be angry, I beg. What I'm saying is, in the context of what I'm saying that she's saying that her sister was not supposed to give OZ and OC toilet to wash. In that context, is it right? Let's be honest.
Can we not cut people off and start asking them questions, please? Our hands are up. Please.
If it's in that content,
please, we've been waiting.
Sorry, if it's in that content of that toilet.
You've not been waiting.
Sorry, tell me, please, if it's in that content of, like,
Julie,
I don't
stop
care
monitoring
about
my
that.
money.
I don't care about that narrative, because that was not the main essence of the issue. The main essence was just the her being overwhelmed, having the trust to delegate, and while Chizoba is not being helpful. That's just the most important thing here. And because all those things I've been seeing online, say Onyeka is bad, Onyeka is bad. Obviously painting her bad. But what I'm saying is that also look at Chizoba's own. So is she helpful? Has she been doing anything to assist Onyeka, knowing fully well that this is her birthday week? No. So it's very okay for her to, feel overwhelmed, feel frustrated and lash out. So it's okay. Thank you.
Mommy.
Hi, good evening. Okay, this is what I want to say. I watched the fight this morning. So immediately the camera tuned to that place, I watched it. So number one is that immediately they brought the brief on Monday. After they tried to like talk about it and all of that, because Biggie said the next day in the morning, immediately after the gym, after their exercise, you need to submit the list of the props you need and the costume and all of that. So I think that's the reason why Onyeka was insisting that okay, well, let's do this night and all of that. It was actually obvious that they were tired and all of that. I feel like maybe that's the reason why most of them are trying to like say, okay, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. I try to give them benefit of doubt. So everybody brought their ideas and she actually sat down overnight together with OC and OZ to write the script. So right from day one, those people, they have been helping her seriously with the work. They don't even sleep. So now, today's fight now, immediately they tune in. The statement Onyeka made at first was that, you are very inconsiderate. You are not helping me. And you are saying that the role I gave you is very small. Why will you say that? You are my sister, something, and they started arguing and all of that. And the fact that Onyeka said that, why will you give OC and OZ toilet? To me, I think the reason why she said that is because you as my sister, you've not been helping me. These people have been staying awake every day to assist me. So why will you give them toilet to wash again? So I feel like maybe that is the reason why she has been insisting on that. And Onyeka knows her blood sister very, very well, 100%. For her to say that you gave them toilet on purpose because you guys are having issues, I don't think what she did today was wrong. From the beginning, she and Chizoba, they are always fighting, and Onyeka has never raised her voice on her sister. So I feel like the head of housework, the missing script, and all of that is really getting to her. So that's the reason why she actually raised her voice today. So the fact that everybody has been saying she's not a good person, no. I will not take that seriously. It's not good because now, any small thing now, let's say I'm having issues with my younger sister now. My younger sister is doing something to me and I start crying. What's that? Chizoba is a very selfish elder sister, and it is very, very obvious. If you're having issues with your sister, stand your ground, talk to her about it. Not like you start crying for what? It's not good. The first day they had a meeting, you I don't know, she was having issues with Ozzy, and the next thing you walked out, you went to the garden with Ben, you started having some discussion. So she's not supposed to do that, because if other housemates are saying that, oh, since her sister actually left this place, then let us go now. So she's supposed to lead by example. She's supposed to be helping her. Even during her diary session yesterday, Big Brother told her, you need to help your sister, something like that. But she did not understand. So nobody should say that Onyeka is bad, Onyeka is this, Onyeka is actually right for saying you are not supposed to give him by the way to his toilet. Even if Wani win end of us today, Wani will never give Sean and Victoria to wash toilets. No, but these people has been helping her. They don't sleep. So the least you can do is give them a very, very small chore. Why will you give them toilets? So Onyeka knows what she's saying. So people should stop trying. You people should stop trying to paint her bad. She's not that bad. Thank you.
Sorry, I just sneaked out.
You are lying.
Let
You are
me
lying.
add to what she said.
It was Ballot speaking.
Wait, see.
It was Ballot speaking.
How am I lying?
Nobody gave anybody toilet to wash. Stop lying, I beg.
Please, let me say something.
I'm not lying. She said, why didn't you give it to them?
Let me say something.
She said it. Why didn't you give it to them to pick first?
Oma,
She
let me
said
say
know you very well.
Wait,
Oh,
sorry,
it's my turn
Oma,
to speak.
please. I just sneaked out. Let me just say this, please. See, everybody that has been winning head of house, if you are close to the head of house, they will never give you toilets. Let me remind you of what's her name?
Nelly and Anita.
Who did she give toilets? Let me remind you of
Shatoya. Talk about Shatoya.
Give toilet.
No, they just decided. They said, who wants to do what? They did not know.
Everybody's just shouting. Nobody gives their friend toilets in that house. And that's the truth. And that's what I wanted to add. Let me go back. I'll come back.
But it was ballot. You can't say that it was ballot. Now ballot.
Please tell me,
I know
my
you.
turn.
Me, I know you. Onyeka Eta, you must
It
stop.
is my turn.
And you will be a gangster.
It is my turn. Please, guys, I don't want anybody to interrupt me. What you know how to do on go on spaces, with your nonsense burner accounts, any little opportunity you see to the campaign, any housemate you feel is a threat to you or to your face, that is what you go around doing. Some people will come here with 0 followers and be talking rubbish. In
Talk
that
to me
house,
direct. I never said anything wrong.
I won't even give you that highlight, my dear. Mute your mic, please. Mute your mic.
I never said anything. Onyeka no even
Can you mute your mic?
Onyeka no reach one.
I bet red.
Can you and your Wani mute your mic? Please, let me speak. It's my turn. Thank you. First of all, I want to say this. Chizoba is the slowest housemate in that house. Like, she's so slow when to think, like, apart from tax, like, on a normal day, Chizoba is so slow when she wants to think. Like, you are in a game. You don't even have sense. Nobody has one head of house, and their only alliance in the house, you direct them to the toilet. Nelly and Anita, for example. Even Ndine. Like, the whole people that has one head of house, none of their people has ever cleaned the toilets. I don't know why people are doing thumbs down, but it's fine. This is my own opinion. Nobody's alliance in that house has one head of house and directed the alliance to the toilet. Like, let's be honest now, it doesn't make any sense. And to think that these people has been standing in for you as your assistant head of house. Your sister picked you and you just left her the other day with these same boys. You get? And they were the one that helped her. And you slept off with your Ben. And this whole thing didn't even start with this toilet issue or whatever. I think it started that night while they were, giving suggestions and ideas about the tax. And Ozzy and Osi, I think they had a misunderstanding or so. You understand? And you should not come in here and speak like you've known Onyeka for a very long time. She has lived with Chizoba for years. I feel like she knows Chizoba very, very well. And for her to say, oh, Chizoba, you are inconsiderate, you're self-centered. She knows what she's speaking about. Yesterday, someone came up here and said, oh, they don't show us everything. Maybe they've not showed us everything. There must be a reason why she said, oh, Chizoba, you're inconsiderate. You're this, you're that. And just like someone said, I feel like this is the first time she's actually raising her voice. They argue, they have misunderstandings, but today she raised her voice. The thing pain her way. You're the assistant head of house. You were nowhere to be found when I needed you. And you coming up to say, oh, it's a ballot, whatever. Why didn't you give these people to pick first? Give your people. Even in politics now, you must favor your people. If you have alliance, even in politics, in reality, you favor your people. As Tinubu dey now, in people, they all right. Everybody in power, their people, they all right. So if you win head of house and your people are happy for you, you extend the power to them now. She knows what she's saying. And this people has been helping her. And you assign them to toilets. During, I think, Anita and Nelly, they gave Chinwe, these people, to punish them. Toilet was their punishment. It doesn't make any sense. Let's be honest. It's not every time you come up here, you look for opportunity to drag somebody. Somebody you feel is a threat. It's okay to drag her, but in this one now, Onyeka is right. And any little thing, Chizoba will start crying. Why is she crying? She's elder sister for crying out loud. She should stop crying. If Onyeka is talking and you feel like...
Oma, you can't tell people how to react now. And then this morning, I watched, Chizoba was trying to explain to Onyeka that it was a ballot box. She did not just say, you go to the restroom and wash it.
Miss Nino,
it was a ballot box.
Even during the last election, see, the last election in Nigeria
No, you cannot
No,
compare
I'm trying
this
to
election.
tell you.
Me, I like Onyeka,
Miss
but
Nino, no, that's a
see,
lie.
me and my sisters,
forgetting Sean.
it's
That is
just
a
2
lie.
They have
years.
Sean too.
That is a lie.
Onyeka too gave Sean a good
No.
place. She gave her friend a
Miss
good
Nino,
place.
I know
This
what
one
I'm
allow him
saying.
pick,
You are comparing
ballot.
ordinary house chores that you can just look for a way to. What are you?
But regardless
Exactly,
now,
you can look
but
for a
You can
way.
just
but
look for a way to
regardless,
favor your
Oma.
people. I'm trying to tell you that the election.
But
will be
regardless,
last.
me, I feel like she should
Miss
not
Nino,
have
the
been
election
Chizoba
we did
like
in
that.
Nigeria last. They gave us who they wanted to give
Oma,
us. Talk more of
Oma, I upset
ballot-
my
house ballot
sisters.
work.
But she dare not. I have a brother. They dare not speak
Miss
to me
Nino,
like that.
that means
I don't even want to.
they
I don't
treat
want to
you
know
well.
what I did.
They are very
wrong.
considerate and they are sensitive.
Ah.
Like they take you as their junior one and they are always.
Me, I
there
didn't
for
like
you.
it too. I
They've
felt
not
some type of
frustrated you
way.
before. I have a little sister and she's very smart. Like,
But this one
why
is
you
a
do anything
game
to her?
now.
No, it's not a you know what
You know, camera is.
That's
You
why
see,
you need to play smart.
Miss Nino,
camera
I
is
don't
on
even
them.
understand where Miss Nino is coming from.
You know when Big Lord used to talk about this, I'll say like he's from home.
Miss Nino,
He's from
I feel
home.
like
So I just feel like
Chizoba
their
just wants to
sisters,
shine,
people should just.
which is also okay. She also complained about the role. And Onyeka was like, how do you know the role I gave you is small? Okay, if you think the role is small, how many scenes are in the role? How many times do you appear? She doesn't even know. She just concluded, that her role is a small one. Like, when you pick out all these things, you see that Chizoba is just, I don't know. She doesn't behave like the elder sister. I don't know why. Maybe because she's on TV. Maybe it's even her strategy. I don't trust anybody in that house.
Maybe her sister does not respect her enough.
No, her sister respects her. But sometimes you just see, I have siblings too. My junior sister and her God, and my brother, like, I don't know if it's 2 years or 3 years. I think 2 years and 8 months. When we're still growing up, sometimes they even fight. But now they respect themselves, not like they don't argue. They argue.
I'm back
But
now.
Sometimes you just have to behave like the elder one. I beg, I'm tired of Chizoba. Like, she can frustrate somebody. Some of you on this space cannot even stay with Chizoba for 2 days in that house. I'm being honest with you. You can't. So please,
you are tired of Chizoba. Why?
I am tired of her. She's frustrating this girl. She's frustrated. Today is what? Today is Thursday. How many times have you seen her speaking with Onyeka about the wager? Even during her birthday, she was putting on glasses like she was mourning. She was not even smiling. Why not suck it all in?
If your younger sister insults you the way Onyeka insults Chizoba, smile with her on her birthday.
You're putting on
If your younger sister insults you the way Onyeka insults Chizoba, smile with her on her birthday.
So because say you
Chizoba is not a pretender. Chizoba is not a pretender. She will not smile. She's not a pretender like Onyeka.
You give me Samuel, please mute. It's my turn to speak.
Who is watching the person to listen to this conversation?
It's my turn to speak.
You people must sit Onyeka down. She must not talk to Chizoba like that.
Exactly. Must learn how to treat her sister with love and not every time want to. Please, I beg.
Both of them. The way I beg, leave that thing. My immediate sister.
You are saying both of them now. I thought we were talking about
my
Chizoba
immediate
earlier.
sister senior me with just 1 year. At least we do argue. We act like twins, but I don't shout, you are Mandy, what's wrong with you now? Mandy, you are stupid. Mandy, you are mad. No.
But did anybody call Chizoba mad? Did they not call Chizoba mad?
How can you go? She called herself selfish and inconsiderate.
Please, guys.
Because she has acted self-centered this week.
She never said
Acted self-centered.
I don't know why we hold on, guys.
Even my
I want to ask a question. Has
Chizoba
Chizoba ever insulted Onyeka?
No.
No, she has never
She has never.
She has
And this is not the first
Chizoba has
time.
never
This is not the
insulted
first time
Onyeka.
Chizoba and
Onyeka has
Onyeka
insulted
insult
Chizoba.
Chizoba, please.
She has shouted at
Oma, be factual. Oma, see, you can be upset because Mbadiwe twins. Mbadiwe twins are your fave. They are your fave, and you're upset that they give them toilet. But you guys,
Are they not using toilet? What is there?
You guys should call a spade a spade.
Who wash the toilet for
Their
them?
sisters.
They'll use the toilet. Who should wash it for them?
Onyeka was
Exactly. Who will
wrong.
wash the toilet?
Calling her name. It's okay
But
if you
anyway,
are
please,
upset
has
with
not
your
to
Why will
sister.
they calling
Please.
your sister?
If they are
Let's leave them aside. I don't have any problem with the toilets. It's none of my
It's not making
business.
sense, guys. Please.
why will you be speaking to your sister like that on a national TV? I beg people
I
be
I don't
supporting
raise hand
this
since
thing.
so.
They be
Never give